All right, well, I guess you guys can hear me and see me. This is supposed to be a private stream. No, I'm on, so I'm setting up vertical to stream on YouTube Shorts. So that's what I'm doing. Doing like a multi-stream deal. But yeah, it was supposed to not, it's supposed to be private. Supposed to be private. I guess you guys are here now, so hey. It is what it is. You too, AC. What up, Zach? Eric? Vertical strings bring the trolls. That's fine. Because, Raul, when you're setting it up, it's a little bit difficult. So I was just kind of setting the. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, to try to set it up. But that's all right. A little bit difficult. That's why I was doing it privately. I didn't even realize it was live until I started seeing comments. So, but at least we know it works, I guess. At least we know that it works. Yeah, I'm going to stream both. I have the horizontal stream going too, but it's private. But for some reason, it didn't make this one private. I'm not quite sure why. I do know why. But yeah, there is, well, let me see. Don't know if I can, I guess I need, I don't know if there's a way to do them both at the same time, like for me to be able to see the chat. Do I have to have two of these open? I would imagine that's what I'm going to have to do. Because I can unprivatize the other one right now. Let's see how it does. No, it just took me straight into this one. Huh. Well, that's weird. I'm not quite sure how I do that. Oh. What up, Marcin? Yeah, this is how I do it. All right, so what I could do is turn that on, and then I can just unprivatize this one. Publish. And then that way we're live on both. I'm not quite sure how I see both chats. How would I see both chats there? I don't know. Guess what I can do is this. Let me see if the other stream is actually streaming. And I might set it up to where both chats are come across my screen. That might be what I do. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to do that, I guess. Uh-oh, she's a dipper. To move this over a little bit. Still kind of working on it here, so. No, Martin, this is just vertical and horizontal. That's all. Are there any other chats than YouTube chats? No, Business Lens. What I mean is seeing both the horizontal and the vertical, because they're two different streams. They are two different streams. Oh, you know what I could probably do is open the chat over here on my OBS. Where can I do that? All right, let me see here. View. Oh, there it is. So I know I can see the chat over here. All right, let's do it that way. I bet that will allow me. Do I have to refresh this? Let me try to refresh. Hold on. Yeah, 1 mm goes long, 1 goes short. Nah. Oh, that sucks, Larry. It happens, though. It happens. See, I got this window for YouTube chat, but nothing's coming up from OBS. Just showing blank. You just closed a dockable window. Yep, we know that. Oh, I didn't know I could put my control panel and everything here. You have to sign in. See, guys, I'm trying to like set this stuff up. Can we have a giveaway? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure over here. For some reason the chat's not even coming up over here. There we go. Now I see Business Lens. All right, trying to do it both directions, both ways here. Both ways. I don't know. We may do a giveaway. We'll see, but I gotta get this stuff figured out. How can I do the chat? You gotta figure out how to do the chat. We're gonna sell off into the end of the day, potentially. I don't even know what the what is the. I wonder what the latency is on this. Is it? It should be the same. Now, why is that so low? Trying to figure everything out here, guys. Really trying to do it. Figure it out. So how would I capture the chat? Okay, I think I can do it this way. So I can do this as a pop-out chat. And then I can go back and go to this chat and do a pop-out chat on it as well. What up, TNQ78? Mr. Tactical Reviews, what up? Yeah, I didn't turn the camera on that one. I'm going to try in a minute. Hold on, I'm trying something here. All right, so this is kind of cool. So what I can do is I can basically do 2 pop-out chats so I can see both. That'll work. That will work. That will get her done. Let's see if we can get the camera turned on over here on this one. Watch this. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Boom. We got it working. I was working on it. We got it working. I am curious that if I start the giveaway, will it start it in both chats? So I am going to try that. I don't know if it will because I don't think I've given Streamlabs permission. Well, it actually looks like Streamlabs does. Streamlabs is not working in both chats though right now, oddly enough. It's only working in one. So I don't know if I start the giveaway. Let me see. Yeah, I was trying to figure this stuff out in private, but unfortunately I started a stream, so now we're just going to go with it. So it only started the giveaway in the vertical. I wonder why that is. Because I would like it to be in both. Maybe I have to use that second stream key and give it permissions in both. I think it might be whichever one I start first is the one that it shows up in. So I think that might be what the deal is there. Let me turn on my light so you guys actually see me better. Turn on the light. All right, we're here. The light is on now. All right, this looks all right. I think it should be fine. We figured it out. We're not too stupid, I guess. Just slightly stupid. I do need to figure out, I need to add like some stuff on the vertical thing to my scene. Let me see, hold on one second. Let me find this because the thing is if I go here, you guys will see that, right? I wanted to what up, Sherry? I wanted to add like the use code MM or something like that. I can add that stuff later on, I guess. At the very top of the vertical. Let's see, it would be just an image. Maxie. Over here barking. Yeah, I don't see the I don't see the use code MM thing. I don't see it. I mean, is it further down? I wouldn't think it would be. You could do like this. Something like that. Put my funded futures at the top. Yeah, 49 is only for first time buyers. You are correct, Business Lens. You are correct. I don't really know how many viewers I have here, though. What do we got? 25 viewers on the regular stream, and then let's go back. Vertical stream is 16. Yeah, something like that, biblical. I meant to only have, I didn't mean to have, I meant for it to be private, but unfortunately it did not. It launched it, and I started seeing people in the chat. What up, Tony? So we may look for some spots here to take some trades. I'm not quite sure what to expect. I mean, we are pulling back. I mean, are they just going to unload it this afternoon? Thank you, David. No. So biblical, what I was trying to do was set up the vertical. You're currently in the horizontal stream, but I'm trying to set up the vertical because you get a lot of new viewers through the vertical stream, which is on like the short form. So seems like you get more viewers inside buy. So that's what I was kind of going for. I might take the short here, but I don't quite know if I don't know. I don't hate a short here, to be honest. I mean, we got low resistance liquidity all the way down here. This could run lower into the end of the day. The problem is, like, where do you put your stop? Can't watch the vertical, it's too small. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's not going to be for everybody. Wait for a break and close below on the 5. Well, we did close below the trend line. I'm kind of looking at 792 as the first target here. 792 is the first target. Final target is 672. Let's get the headphones put on, guys. We can't stream without the headphones. Ah, there we go. It's funny, you know, people are like, oh, you're going to get a dent in your head from the headphones. I'm like, nope, not me. Because I wear a hat. That's right. I wear a hat. Is this a simulation giveaway? No, we'll actually do a giveaway. Listen, you know, I like you guys. I'll give away what I can. Let me make sure you guys can't hear this stuff, though. Hell, I may not be able to hear it. Looking for a little bit of a pullback. I don't know if I get a retest. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and take the short now. Whether or not we get a retest, I don't really know. If we get a retest, we'll take it, obviously. Max agrees. Right into the previous day close. We'll bounce. I think this trade is fine. I'm going to target the first ledge. I really should target lower, to be honest. I wish I kind of had more than one here. I don't want to add too much, but this thing could unload end of day. Miss Class stayed in the hall. VWAP 803, yeah, I see it. I have mine at 813. Oh, what up, Mad Moxie? What up? Friends from the country, man, lay me your hand drums. I think we're going to unload it at the end of the day here, guys. Doesn't no typical right individual.
Touch what I never touched before, seen what I never seen before.
Uh-oh, what was that? You guys hear that? Oh man, what was that? What was that? We're going to take one off down there at the 792 area. And then look for that continuation down for 100 points into the end of the day. Come on, push it down. Unload this thing. MM beats, that's right. It's getting sluggish now. We got a lot of low resistance liquidity down there. I mean, I think we could close the day down there at the 700. maybe even like 675s. I know there's 150 points lower, but I think this thing could really get some legs to the downside. Potentially. Potentially. Did it, nope. All right. Is there a way to see all your accounts in Rhythmic? Yeah. Well, what do you mean Rhythmic, Raul? Does that mean like in Quantower you can? I don't know about like Rhythmic. 670? 6.7? Type of place to raise kids in. I want to see this bearish gap hold here. That's what we want to see. What up, Neo? R Trader Pro? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Really want to see a close down into like 820 here on the 5-minute. If it can do that, we're going to have a propulsion block there, and that thing should push us down lower. But we got to see that close down there first. There's a lot of liquidity. LR on both sides. I think that the cleaner LR is to the downside. But, like you said, it is kind of present on both sides. What I could do over here, I could do this. Let's make this where would it be? I thought it was under positions. Oh, here it is. I could maybe move this all the way over. So that you can see this on the vertical one. I know that's a little odd, but this way, if you're watching on vertical, you can see that I'm in the position. Instead of just seeing a line. Thank you, Larry. All right, let's see if it pushes down. If you're over there in the vertical chat, exclamation point MM in the chat, enter the giveaway. We're looking for the push down to 815 here. There we go. That's what we want to see. We're going to take one off at the volume weighted WEWAP average price. Exactly biblical. Get down there. Come on. Come on, push it down. Got to get through the VWAP here. Yeah, Ro. I try to do my best. Let's go gambling. Marshmallow. What up, Switchkill? I'm on micros. Do I have my Go Gamble hat on? Not today. I don't have it on today. We can make it happen, though. It's around here somewhere. Should hit 800. Yeah, I think it should go lower than that, but we'll see. We just put in that propulsion block there, so I think we're going to go lower. Should go lower here. I'm kind of taking the low-hanging fruit on my second entry at 792.75. We'll go stop to break even at that ledge. However, I do think it goes lower than that. Woohoo! There it is. Stop to break even, guys. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's that. Stop to break even. I am targeting 725 for a little 125 point slammaroonie. I think it's going to 672. That's what I think. What up, Bear Trader? Thank you, Neo. That's how we do it. That's how we do's it. If you didn't know. Up 50 points here. Looking for more. Yeah, I'm holding the one for a runner, Neo. And if we push lower, fast here, if we come into the if we come into the new 15-minute candle here and it continues just to push lower at 330, then we'll target lower. We'll move this down to 672, 673 area. And we'll go for a big trade. This thing might unload at close here. So really pushing down here. 768's point of control. Or previous day close. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go for 673. I mean, I like how that looks. Might be being a little too aggressive here, but let's go for it. You the man. She definitely heavy. We're going to target 72, 672, 673. What I'm looking at there, I'll show you on the 5-minute chart. You guys know how I like the bodies of the candle. So on the 5-minute chart, you can see that 672 area is the body of the 5-minute candle. And that also kind of ends that LRLR there. You got that wick down there. So it kind of ends the LRLR. Low resistance liquidity. So if price is really as solid as we think it is, that should be our next destination. 761 is an internal low. Yeah, it is. And that's that obvious wick that I talked about earlier on My Funded TV. I talked about that level on My Funded TV as a great target. We'll see what happens. I like the acceleration here, though. And you can see the propulsion block here on the 5-minute. What's a propulsion block? It's just an order block with an order block below it. That's all it is. Really give me the idea that we're going to slam lower here. New 30-minute candle and 15-minute candles coming up in 15 seconds here. This will give us a little bit of information. We should just accelerate lower. We might get a little bit of a retrace, but if we pop a little, then we should. You want to kind of see us hold like 785, 790 area. Let's see. If we hold below that and get back below the low of this candle, then you should see some acceleration, at least into like 718. Yeah, biblical. You called it. You called it. Little pullback. There we go. Putting a little wick on that 5-minute candle. Let's see if we get through the low here. Through the low, we should accelerate. Should see some acceleration. The only thing is we do have that 50 psych level there, but I think we push down to 40, 35, 40 level, and then we should be able to go. Maybe a little bounce there and then go. We're up 100 points here, basically. Max said 4 barks for short. Acceleration. More acceleration. Yeah, we already scaled out a 2 roll, so we're sitting pretty here. ES is at the 38 level, which is a little bit of support. Need ES to test that 22 level, really. Push through 38, get down to 22. We should get some acceleration here. Max said take profit. Maybe that's what he was saying. I don't know. The next shove down should be decent. That could be what he's saying, though. I don't know. All right.
Hi, stream.
Megan says hello.
Yeah. I'm leaving now.
The kids just got home from school.
Y'all should convince him to pick me up early one day.
Oh. Nice dumpage, for sure. Uh-oh, biblical, let's hope not. Oh. We don't want it to go back to 850. I mean, the thing is, if we get back above like 835, the alarm bells will kind of be going off here. This next push through here, we should accelerate, I'm thinking. I knew we get a little bit of hold up there at the 50, but that second test usually gets through there. Yeah, they just walked in. Let's go, biblical. 550 and 6 accounts. No, they're off Monday, Matt, but not today. You bought at 761 and sold at 81. Let's go. What up, Eric? I don't know if I told you, hey. No, they get Monday off. That's it. Greed, no need to hold. Greed. Take green. I don't know, maybe. I think we go down, though. I've already scaled out 2, so I'm happy with the trade already. Either way, we're going to be up $360 on the day. Potentially quite a bit more. Got the murder bot coming up here in about 16 minutes. Dude, do we target even lower? I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it really could. This could unload here in end of day. Obviously, it already has. We lose the 40 here, you're going to see 700 pretty quickly. Down to 250 from lunch highs. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Chase it with a stop loss. That's probably a good point. Well, outer, we've got decent momentum right now. I mean, look at that 30. We lose the 40 here. I think this thing's pushing down into the 700s pretty quickly, but let's see. Still holding 740 there. That is another ledge on the 5-minute right there. We just tapped another ledge. Yeah, it is a runner. You're not wrong, Neo. Let's go. Let's end Friday with a bang with a 200-point potential trade. That's what we'll do. And I'm okay with leaving my stop here for now. If we create some sort of bearish PD array, we do have a 5-minute gap here. I mean, theoretically, I could trail it down to 814, but what we'll do is wait for the murder bot and see kind of what happens with it. Bulls have their trade, now the Bears have theirs. This is true. LAFTA. It did the same thing. Lunch highs down 200, same time frame. Interesting. Here she goes. What's good, JJR? ES finally breaking the 38 here. Next level down's quite a ways. 22 is the next level down for ES. Let's see if we can get this acceleration down. I don't know. Losing a little momentum here. Finding a little bit of support. Guys, if you're in the vertical stream, exclamation point MM in the chat to enter the giveaway. If you're over there in the horizontal stream, jump into the vertical, enter the giveaway. You can enter the giveaway and then come back over to the horizontal if you want to. I will accept you saying you're here in either one of them. What up, Miss K? We are back. You don't like murder bite, chase a stop loss. You're not wrong. Piru Records. Is that what that says? Yeah. Records. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You're in deep here with a couple of ads. You need to get it back to 797. Oh man, that sucks, JJ. I mean, you might get the bounce at the murder bot, JJ. I really don't know. We lose 718 here, though. I mean, I don't like it already, to be honest. I think it's going to continue to push lower. ES would have to recover 38 here in order to kind of get a squeeze going. Max over there barking. Just hanging out here at the 740, 750 area. You can't get through there with any kind of momentum so far. $11 micros. Woof. Measure it with the Fibbo? Nah. I know we're like in an area where we should kind of start seeing a little bit of support. ES is back above the 38 there. I mean, this thing should run this level down here at least 71. It should. 671 should be ran. We'll see. Thank you, Biblical. What up, Eddie? Medi? Come on, let's get to going here. I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit more there, guys. Watch it a little closer. Yes, reclaiming the 38 there. It's not what we really want to see. What we can do though is use this area here as kind of, oops, I did not mean to do that. Really want to see price hold below that. Price gets above that, we're going to be stopped out, most likely. I could trail my stop down to like 820 here. I'm short JJR, yes. I am short. I'm targeting 650. Murderbot in 8 minutes. We want to see the Murderbot accelerate lower. I think liquidity rests lower here, and usually the Murderbot seeks out liquidity. So, no, I'm not in gold right now, King J. This is Nasdaq. The nasty girl. Yeah, I got what you mean, Neo. Coming into kind of that golden pocket area. Need to get back below the low here to really gain speed. If we hold here, we put in a higher low. Obviously, that'll be trouble for the short. So, but remember, we started this position with 3 micros. We've already taken profit on 2. Locked in $360 on the day. Can't lose. So, be a really good sign here if we sweep the low. Really good sign. Well, Murderbot to me is like a liquidity hunter. I think it seeks out wherever liquidity lies. Clearly, liquidity lies lower in this situation, I think. At least down into the 670s. No, this is eval, JJ. I take my funded trades in the morning, and I'm done with those. This would have been a trade I would have taken on my funded account, though. I mean, it was really reasonable. Put in a 5-minute OB after we broke structure to the downside. So it's a really, really solid entry there. Solid trade. I love that. You guys know order block with a trend line break? I mean, it's pretty solid. New 5-minute candle coming up in a minute. Oh, that's where usually they keep the stop loss. It could be. What up, Mr. B? Guys, hit that like button for me. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit subscribe. I don't know if I've got subscriptions only chatting in the shorts side. I need to do that if I don't. I don't think I do. But hit the subscribe button for me. You got to be subscribed to win the giveaway. So if you win the giveaway and I pull your account up and you're not subscribed, I'm just going to draw the next person. Any Lucid account 1 day to pass? Yeah, Lucid has. I think they have one that's 1 day to pass. What is it called? Oh, it's a crappy day for you. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Let me see what it is. Hold on. We were just talking about that this morning. I think there isn't there one Lucid account that's 1 day to pass? I think it's the, is it the black? Nope. It's not that one. It's not the flex. Is it the pro? The pro is 1 day to pass. However, it does have a daily loss limit. Yeah. Pro is 1 day to pass, but it does have a daily loss limit, so be aware of that. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think the safest spot for this stop right now is like 820. Well, the safest spot is where it is. But the logical spot is like 823. Oh, I'd recommend Lucid over Top Step all day. Do you have a certain time that is cutoff time for trading your live accounts? JJ, in the morning time. I only trade my live accounts in the morning. That's it. What up? Oh yeah, I said what up to you. Yeah, I only trade my funded accounts in the morning, generally at the pre-orb or the first hour-ish of the day. Now, I'm not saying that's the right or wrong way to do it. That's just how I do it. So, no real cons to Lucid. I mean, their end-of-day drawdown. There's no consistency in the funded account unless you choose the Pro. The Flex account has no consistency in the funded. End-of-day drawdown, very little, no rules really. So, yeah, 10:30 or 11, JJ, typically. Murder bot in 3 minutes, guys. It looks like this thing might want to bounce. I don't know. I'm just going to leave stop at break even. I mean, will it feel bad if we get stopped out after being up 115 points? Yeah, it'd feel bad, but that's all right. We're going for gold, guys. We're going for gold. The murder bot usually is like a 15 or 20 point slingshot. So I wouldn't even care if it rebalances that 5-minute gap up there. Probably just going to be an engulfing candle here. But we'll see. Yeah, I like Lucid Black too. I don't really know what the difference is in the Lucid Black. Is that the one where you can only get a... What's the difference? Funded rules. It has a scaling plan. Days to pay out 3. 40% consistency. So the Black has a consistency in the funded. The Pro does as well. The Flex does not. So 5 days to pay out. 4 minis. No consistency. No loss limit. What up, Tim? I think the Flex is better too. You get double for the second payout. Got you. Yeah, I like the Flex better because I'd rather deal with consistency in the eval and not in the funded. But that's just me. All right, a little over a minute. You can see this thing's kind of creeping back up there. What I'll do here, I'm going to lock in 20 points. So I'll lock in 30. That basically locks in a $400 day. So I can't be, that'll be $400 on the day. Because let's be honest, if it gets above here, I'm going to be stopped out anyway, probably at 850, most likely. Less than 1 minute here, guys. When will I full port a PA Flex account? I don't know. I could, maybe at open. Let's go, Tim. Nice job. I'm short currently, Mr. B, so. Pass your Apex account on your first day. Let's go, Eddie. Nice job. Exclamation point MM in the chat, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. So just rebalance the 5-minute and the 15-minute gap here. So let's see if the murder bot can show us some love now that it rebalanced the gap. He is near. Prepare thy offerings. Prepare the offerings. Will he be pleased? He is pleased with the offerings. He is pleased with my fair value gap offering. At least for now. Oh. What's that, Max? Take profit? Oh, I don't know, Max. Is Max telling me to take profit? No way, Max. Max is over here going crazy. Max senses the murder bot. Max is hungry. Definitely not. Yeah, MOC was fine. It was okay with us. You think he's saying above the VWAP? You need 50 cent to get funded? Let's go. Get it, I mean. Get it. You should be able to get that. Just don't get too cocky. FOMC is going to drop it. All right, this is my thought process. If we get back below this low, I'm going to trail my stop to this swing at 796. I think that's what I'm going to do. No TP and run. 50 cent could cost you 500. You're not wrong. Listen, if you only need 50 cent, go in 10 minis, 1 tick. All right? Does that make money? I don't know. You think it has to go above VWAP to clear stop losses? Well, we don't have a whole lot of time, and at this point, VWAP is 75 points up. So I don't know. You could be right. In that case, it would clear out my stop as well. You're done for the day? Let's go. I think we should get some acceleration below this low. I think it really should, you know. It should really grow a pair of balls below this low and get a little mushroom cloud down here at the bottom. What do you think? Don't ask me what that at the bottom was. Take profit and buy some delicious dog food, maybe. Power bottom, that's right. That was a flathead. Let's go, Amin. Oh, no. We're bouncing. That's rude. Come on. We got to get below the low here, guys. Need to get below the low. Oh, no. I don't like the look of that candle. We got the Murderbot's little brother in 1 minute. He might be saying that. I don't know, Neo. He might be saying it. I'm taking the... No, I'm going to leave the box on there. That way it's resistance. $40 seconds. That's not a good looking... it's not a very bearish looking candle there on the 5 minute. No giveaway. Fish lips, you got to get in the vertical stream to enter the giveaway. Uh-oh, Matty Matt. Did you enter short too, Matty Matt? Is that the problem? I should have known. All right, let's see what happens here. You had a 6 second hedge, it looks like. Oh, but is that on Apex? Let's go, JJ. Nice job. All right, bearish PD array still holding for now. Well, we only got 5 minutes left in the day. I don't know that we get down to my 670 target. That's another 100 points. So that might be unrealistic. Made 275 on the long and 11 shorts. I think you'll probably be okay. I don't know. You'll probably be okay. If anything, they'll say you broke a rule and you got to trade 8 more days, right? So, at the end of the day, what's the big deal? So funny because I wasn't even planning on streaming Power Hour today, but then I accidentally went live. And, yeah. And here we are. All right, guys, we've got 3 minutes left in the end of the day here. We got to get, if we get below this low here in the final minute, we can get some acceleration. I just don't know if we get all the way down to 650. I'm not so sure about that. 8 were long and closed at 4 seconds, then 9 entered short. I hate it when it does that, man. I've had that happen so many times, Matty Matt. I guess we can make this red to make it a little, you know, nicer looking. I used to have this saved to be able to do it on its own, and then I don't know what happened to it. Need to do it again. The Matrix knows where the stop loss is. 1,200 points today. Let's go. Yeah, I struggled today. I took a big loss. I did end up blowing my My Funded Futures 25K Flex account for a total of 1,400 and managed to come back to a total of 230 end of day. Depends on the drawdown. As long as you didn't do more than 700 in drawdown, no 7 money backs. What up, Tim? Is Apex good for beginners? I would probably say yes as far as the upfront cost goes. Dealing with the intraday trailing drawdown is probably not the best for a beginner, but in terms of the cost up front, it's not bad. If you don't want to deal with the intraday trailing drawdown, or if you don't really understand it, then you need to go with an end-of-day account, which would be a little more expensive, but, you know, it's really up to you. Yeah, exactly. Biblical. We're headed into the final minute here, guys. I do think, unfortunately, I'm going to take the 700 if we can get it. So, see if we get the push to 700 in the final minute. That's 93 points. I don't really think we do. So, Lucid is the best since you have no renewal date. I agree. Use code MM. Great. Excellent idea. Man, should we have taken our 110 points? Maybe. Any earnings? I think the end of the month. I'm not quite sure what. There's, I think like in the next 2 weeks we have more. I don't think there are today. I could be wrong though. All right, coming into the final minute here, guys. Reverse, says Solo. No way, Solo. I'm not doing it. I'm not leaving. If it gets me, it gets me. If it gets me, it gets me. I wouldn't be shocked to see this rip lower right after the bell. Well, we might get stopped out for our 20 points. Seems reasonable. How come nobody told me to lock some in? That's rude. Fresh account, 7 money bag. Let's go. Yeah, it's fine. I think you're just fine. Oh, Solo, did you? There is no after hours earnings today. Nice. All right, here's the close. See if it unloads lower here or not. If it hits my stop loss, you might see a bit of a delay because Bulenox is weird at the close. It's weird at the close. Didn't quite get it. Boy, that's a great stop loss placement. Look at that. At least for now. All right, I'm gonna take my $60 here. Closing out $424. Let's go. We'll take it. It's all Mac's fault. All Max's fault. All right, guys, if you have not entered the giveaway, !MM in the vertical chat. You got to be in the vertical. That's what the giveaway's for. Vertical. We only got 28 people over in the vertical chat right now, so I'm going to give you guys a second to get over there. You guys want me to put the link to the vertical? Let me put the link to the vertical in the horizontal for you guys. There's the link to the vertical. Click on that link, enter the giveaway over there, !MM. Yeah, Solo, I knew we were like fighting. I knew I was fighting kind of into an area where I thought we might bounce. I just thought that we could maybe get some acceleration lower there. So, Apex payout approved. Let's go. Nice job. Let's go, Fish Lips. You the man. Are you guys ready for the giveaway? I'm going to set the timer. You're going to have 2 minutes. Now, we know you guys can get a lot done in 2 minutes, especially some of you guys out there. We know some of you guys out there can get a lot done in 2 minutes. Poco, Beatrice, Eric, click the link above you in the vertical and enter the giveaway. The giveaway is only active in the vertical stream. It is not active in the horizontal. So click the link, join the vertical, enter the giveaway, hit the like button, all the things. You got 1 minute and 25 seconds to get her done. One minute. That's what you're giving the wife for Valentine's Day, Mr. Tactical Reviews. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Eric here. I like it. 15 seconds, guys. We're going to draw. Oh, here we go, guys. There's the timer. Design. Get over there on the vertical. Click the link that's up above you there, and go into the vertical and enter quickly. The timer just went off, so quickly do it. I just pinned it at the top. As soon as I see design enter, we're going to draw. Yeah, it did dirty there, Neo. You see it? It's kind of what we talked about. Vertically challenged. All right, designs in. Georgia, in the vertical one. Click the link at the top. and enter in the vertical, exclamation point MM. Miss K's only 5-1. Alpha, are you in? Did you do it in the vertical? Got to follow the directions. Do it in the vertical. I'm trying to give you guys enough time to get in there. I don't see you, Alpha. Oh, there you are. Now you're in. And the winner is... Oh, wait. LJ Couture, Canada. LJ Couture, Canada. Where you at? Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Hold on one second. I got to check one thing. We got to make sure you're subscribed, because if you're not, on to the next. LJ, if you're not subscribed, you better make sure you're subscribed right now, bud. Let me check. All right. Looks like he is. Woohoo! Anyway, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. What I want you to do is go to the top right-hand corner, click on your icon, screenshot this showing me that you're logged in. Send that to me in the email, and I'll get you a code over for a free any size Apex evaluation. And that's going to go ahead and do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. We will be back here Sunday night, 6 p.m. for the Open as always. And appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys then.